Streamer Info here, and this is going to be a short tutorial on how to use Open Broadcaster software, otherwise known as OBS. So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously download the application. So you're going to want to go to obsproject.com. You're going to either select your Windows download or a different program such as OS X or the Linux over here, which is still coming soon. So click on the button, it's going to download. I want you to install it and then open it. But before you get into the settings, go back to the website and go on to the top right hand corner, hover over the help, and then click on estimator. Now here you are going to input your hardware settings for your computer and also your upload speed for your internet. And this is basically going to give you the recommended settings to put in OBS. So I'm going to go here and do this quick. So I have an AMD FX hexacore. That one is good, and you can also put in the type of game that you're going to be using. Let's just say I'm going to do a first-person shooter slash MMO. So the last thing that you need to do besides the resolution that you're going to stream at is put in your speed for your internet. This is in kilobytes per second. So what we're going to do is go to speedtest.net, click on the server that is closest to you. I am located in Northeast Pennsylvania, so I'm going to click that. Okay, so I fast forwarded a bit here. You'll see that my upload speed is 1.58 megabits per second, which is terrible on this internet, but we'll use that just for reference. So 1 megabit is 1,000 kilobits. So we will do 158 and add a 0. So basically just move the decimal place over 3 spots. Click on the recommended settings here, and over here it's going to give you all the recommended settings based on your CPU, your game advice, and the network advice. So let's go ahead and we'll pull over our OBS over here, and we will go into the settings first and foremost. And we will go over to the encoding tab. So this is where you're going to want to use the recommend settings. Let's first set up the bitrate, which is right here. It is recommending 1,343 for me because my network is terrible. But since I am doing a local video right now and I'm not actually streaming, I will set it up a little bit higher to 15,000. You can mess around with that once you get everything set up and just check and see how everything works for you. We will go down to the video settings. You can set your custom resolution here if you want to, or you can just use your monitor's native resolution. This one for me recommends, because of my terrible network, to only use up to 720p instead of 1080. So you can always change that down here and just go to 720. And the frame rates is at 25, which is the advice that I'm giving as well. So that's all set up now. We can go over to the broadcaster settings if you're going to use Twitch. And we'll go to the live stream section on the drop down. And you're going to want to use your stream key in this box here. That's what's going to allow you to stream directly to Twitch using this program. Just copy it in, hit the OK button, and you're pretty much good to go. All you have to do is hit the start streaming button, and then you should see that you'll end up being live. There's a couple things that you can do in the software. You can add the sources that you're going to use. So I'll give you some examples. You're going to want to right click on the sources menu. You can do the window capture, monitor capture, captures your whole screen. You can do just an image. You can do a text box. You can do video capture or game capture. More than likely what you're going to use is the game capture. You can name it if you want to. Click on the OK, and you're going to use the application. So just click on the drop down. You will then have a choice for the game that is currently open. Click on it. If you need to do any of the settings, you can. Typically you don't have to unless the game is a little bit too dark. Hit the OK button, and then you'll see it's down here. I didn't set anything up, so it's not going to make any difference whether I have it on or off. So let's go ahead and do a test text box. So we'll right click on the sources, hover over the ad, and then click on test, or text, I'm sorry. We don't have to name it, you can name it if you want to. We will enter the text in here real quick. We'll just do my website, streamerinfo.com. We will make this nice and big. And we will also give it a background, which is pitch black, and change the opacity to 100%. You can make it bold, italic, change any of the parameters that you want, and then just hit OK. You'll see that it is currently on the top left-hand corner. If you want to move that, you can just right-click on the tab. Down at the bottom it says text, position and size, and then move it to wherever you want to. You can move it to the bottom, move it to the top, right, left, wherever you want to. We'll move it to the bottom left here. Now what you're seeing is that it's going to be down here on the bottom left. Now on your monitor you're not going to be seeing that. You're only going to be seeing that here in OBS, so keep that in mind. That's how streamers get those cool overlays that they want to do. You can also do it with your webcam, which is pretty cool. But that's pretty much the settings here. Pretty simple to do. You can mess around with them and then start streaming and you should be good to go. So thanks for watching my video. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more tutorials and tips. And you can also visit my website, streamerinfo.com, for more information. Thank you.